Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time I would like to discuss the issue that goes through heads of many people who would like to change something in the reality around us. They would like to serve their countries well, serve their communities well. In most cases they have really good intentions and they dream about so-called anti-system party, anti-system force, anti-system politicians. And I will start from the very beginning very openly that anti-system force, purely anti-system, is nothing more than a myth. This is a myth of anti-system. Because even if someone goes to politics and he or she comes from the environment not totally connected with the people who have money and power, after some time to go higher, these people will have to get in contact with people from secret service, people from business, and people from politics as well. We see what's happening now with so-called anti-system parties, which get to the parliaments, not with all members, of course, but with many of them. They, especially in Poland now, we see it. They were promising to just kick the table and make it fall, and now instead of kicking the table and making it fall, they just join the table and they want to participate in the privileges of being in the parliament and being a member of the government. Not all of these people, of course, but many of them. And this process happens very often. And today, especially when we are few months before presidential elections, we have really nasty situation that I feel sorry for all of these people dreaming about anti-system and genuine patriots of the country, that they are discussing about some of the candidates for the office of the president of my first homeland that will never reach, I mean, these candidates more than 2-3%. So debating with so much vigor and so much energy about candidates who will reach maybe 3-4% max and working for it, it's pointless. These people who really want to do something for their community and country should organize themselves efficiently and work on their community and should spread good values and educate young and also older people, spread awareness about the real situation, spread pro-patriotic views. So they should go, briefly speaking, to the organic work, basics, to work with fundamentals and educate people and convince them that it's still worth doing what they are doing, it's still worth being with the tradition and with national values. But wasting energy on the campaign and promotion of the candidates of allegedly anti-system, it's wasting of time and canalizing their efforts. From history we see that people who changed the system, like Gaius Julius Caesar and later his cousin Octavian, later adopted son, were coming from the old Patrici family. And of course, there is a notion that the family of Caesar was not doing financially well when he was born because they were living in Subura, so the not the main districts of Rome. Yes, it's true that they were living in Subura, but it doesn't mean that they were not doing financially well. Maybe they were not the richest out of the old patrici of those days, but they were not poor. And the same, not only in the case of Gaius Julius Caesar, we see that the guy who changes now the world and turns back the waves of the leftist madness also comes from the current business political elite of nowadays empire and people next to him. That is why people from elite can change the reality. There is not a person who is completely from the system, out of the system, and anti-system, who doesn't have to go through entire path and doesn't have to enter the system to change it. To change the system, even completely, one needs to enter it. Sometimes it takes generation, sometimes more. But system can be changed only from the insides, as history says, and modern times as well. And there is no anti-system politician or activist who comes from nowhere and will be always anti-system and will change everything. That's why all of these anti-system political parties are to a larger extent only a myth. All the best, have a nice day, bye.